Okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi sis. Okay, hari ini our main focus is going to be the face. Nowadays Bruneians banyak sudah well updated with makeup, which is really good. Makeup is not something embarrassing to wear. Come on, be proud if you're wearing makeup, because that shit is expensive. Siapa yang ucap kamu banyak makeup atau biar dorang udah mampu tu. Don't come at me, but seriously, makeup is really expensive. Sebelum kamu judge orang pakai makeup, okay? Masa ni ramai sudah orang Brunei very concerned about dorang punya makeup. Most question yang aku banyak receive is mana kamu buat foundation itu not looking cakey, cake up foundation boleh bagi illusion yang kamu tu pakai makeup tapal. Sebagus manapun or semahal manapun foundation itu, if kamu salah cara pakai, it may look a little bit too much, macam taring kadang macam tapal. So by the way, sorry, kamu dengar bunyi construction. I think it's a normal thing in KL. Aku di KL by the way. So let's jump into the tutorial. Pakai ribbon dulu. So, before you jump into any foundation, make sure muka kamu sudah kamu cuci, regardless kalau kamu ada dry skin ataupun inda. Secondly, moisturize. Aku sudah moisturize my skin, but I'm gonna use another base sekarang lagi to moisturize because kulitku kering. Ini one of the ways to stop makeup from caking up or masuk arah some of the fineness yang kamu maybe ada. For those yang muda, sometimes kalau kamu nak pakai makeup, ada usulnya ada fine lines. But selama pakai makeup, timbul dia ada certain areas kamu ada fine lines. So make sure kamu moisturize. Oily skin ada lain moisturizernya. Dry skin pun ada different moisturizernya. Since aku ada mention kulitku is like extra dry, I'm gonna use this cream dari Some by Me Hydro Max. This is like a life changer for me. Aku mix ini dengan foundation ko lang. Kaya semua mukaku, especially area yang kering berhabis lah. So just rub that in. Kulit yang matang sikit. Kalau boleh kita moisturize lagi arah kawasan mata. Aku pakai hydrating eye cream dari Bobby Brown. I like this pasalnya it give instant effect. Aku punya mata puruk especially mata aku macam terpuruk, especially part sini. Aku akan buat filler lang warnanya, under eye filler. Since lagi aku bagi green light sudah. Usually this step pun sudah cukup, tapi for me I like to take extra precaution. Aku apply Fix Plus dari MAC yang coconut punya. Coconut is gonna hydrate your skin. Biar kena kering. Aku lupa mention, before kamu apply primer, make sure kamu check foundation kamu tu jenis apa. Is it silicone ataupun water based? Mostly foundation ini silicone based lang. That's why kalau kamu lihat arah mana-mana kedai pun produk yang dorang jual banyaknya silicone primer. Even like hydrating primer pun it's still a silicone based primer. Ada satu primer yang aku suka silicone based, it's really murah from O2O, Rose Pure Perfection. Ini rasanya cuma minyak lang kalau kamu apply. But since just now I show you I'm using a water based primer, I'm gonna be using water based foundation, which is this one from Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. Before aku pakai foundation, aku kan color correct dulu on certain areas of my skin. Kulitku sebelah sini aku ada banyak scar. This is one of my deep scar. Aku ada jual batu last time. Kinda hard benarnya kalau kan cover deep scar, even though kamu punya foundation itu full coverage cemana pun. Nampak masih full coverage foundation. This is my favorite way to color correct. It's not color corrector bilang, but it's a blush. It's a liquid blush dari O2O. Banyak orang suka nih this color. Warna 2. Aku setuju bilang untuk blush doesn't look good, but untuk color correct this thing is really good. Will about 1 pound. Banyak banget katanya. Make sure kamu saturate liquid blush atau brush kamu between these two eyes. Yang paling teruk sebelah sini. I will show you how I cover this up. Just patting it in. Tadi ini lagi galap dari sini. Now it's much more balanced. I'm gonna do the other eye. Ini it's much more prominent. Ini color correcting orange to peachy color yang kamu ada. It helps to cover up that scar area lah. Aku sudah siap color correct. As you can see, banyak sudah di covernya mostly. But the problem is warna kulit ko orange, so we gonna cover that with a foundation. Tapi sebelum tadi cover pakai foundation, set dulu. Most people tend to ignore lah. Kalau pas orang color correct, orang terus timpa foundation. Sometimes this is not ideal. Pasalnya the color correct masih basah, so it's gonna move around. Aku selalunya set pakai translucent powder. Ini powder yang aku pakai murah saja for color face. Way better than Huda Beauty, to be honest. Tested Huda Beauty punya loose powder. That powder makes me look so cakey, but for this one inda. Lightly dip it. Hindi lang like to. I'm sorry. Set everything. Not too much powder lah if possible. Jangan apply banyak foundation. Pasalnya mo color correct sudah kan. Kalau foundation brush, so you can cover under eye ni pang. So start dari tengah and just tarik keluar. Jangan belum ditarik lah. Awal-awal ni just buat padding motion saja dulu. Sekarang tadi smooth everything pakai sponge. Now tadi blend foundation. Jangan di swipe apa. Concealer aku pakai Rimmel. Aku apply muka dan aku biarkan dulu for 1 to 2 minutes. Same kan kering, baru tak aku blend. I find it more full coverage dari terus blend terus. Wah, gila le, rusak orang Melayu. Pakai any concealer brush, start padding arah concealer tu. Try not to go too much arah sampai bawah sini. It's gonna make your eye look so small. Soalnya aku lihat ni arah pengantin lelaki. Kalau boleh makeup artist yang buat makeup arah pengantin lelaki, bagi sedikit eyeshadow sini. Make it a little bit darker ni arah sini. Let me show this eye. If I cover this eye all the way up sampai arah kelopak mata, mata aku sini nampak damit ba? Macam matanya tu ada bulu mata. Catu lah. Doesn't look flattering. Sebenarnya lelaki they need contouring juga, not just around the face, but also arah kawasan mata. Aku pernah lihat laki ko, time nikah okay lah. Time kami sanding, I don't know siapa makeup dia, but matanya luan sipit. Makeup artistnya Inda bagi eyeshadow arah bawah sini. Mata lagi ko tu damit tong sudah, tapi tambahnya foundation makin damit. Time to set our makeup. Pakai badak tadi for color, since kulit ko matang sudah, which is so stupid to say. Usually what I would do, aku lihat macam ni, bake arah bawah sini, tapi make sure nada foundation masuk arah line na. Oh lord. Just to set everything. Most of my brushes aku pakai sini dari for color. Mana ya? Beta spend mahal arah brush. Pasalnya the for color punya brush pun not bad. While we're waiting for this to bake, aku kan buat arah eyebrow ko dulu apa. Tapos saja lebih-lebih powder tadi. Just use a fan brush. Any brush is okay. For contour and bronzing, aku pakai dari LA Girl. Aku suka pakai fan brush. Just take it cemana, tap off excess. Even for blusher, aku pakai fan brush, but not this fan brush. Ada another fan brush, tapi itu tinggal dibunai. So I have to use what I have. Kamu pernah pakai badak pixie? Tidak murah. I'm gonna use this powder untuk contour hidung ko. My skin dark. Okay, never mind. Forget this. I'm just gonna use badak dari Run Cosmetic. It's better kalau kamu pilih warna lagi galap daripada kulit kamu. Pasalnya ni aku pilih warna biscuit nomor 2. Arah dapan-dapan tahu langsungnya, tapi sudah ada gambar, especially gambar flash. Ada flashback. It's not gonna look good. But for dapan-dapan, it does look good. In this case, kulit muka aku hitam dari tangan. Even here, oh god. Aku pakai this powder untuk lighten up the areas lah. Taking it lightly. Apply area that I would normally highlight. Kalau kamu mau hidung kamu nampak tinggi, apply powder sini. Kamu need to bear in mind if you wanna buy this powder, aku suggest beli warna yang galap sikit dari warna. Kalau misalnya undertone eyeshadow kamu indah ngam sama warna blush, this is a cheap way to cheat. Kalau saya warna blush ini sedikit, arah blending brush. Apply arah crease kamu, it pulls the look together. So now aku apply blush arah sini. Kan tadi aku udah mention how to cheat your blush color kalau misalnya out dari warna eyeshadow kamu. If you look at this side, it's more pulled together pasalnya ada warna blush atau arah crease kamu. Nampak out there is color scheme. But if you look at this, the color scheme is like really warm tone. Blush is more cool tone. Inda matching warna. So just ambil warna blush atau and then apply arah crease kamu. Kalau eyeshadow kamu warna warm, tapi blush kamu warna cool tone, beda tu warnanya. Macam out lah. Belum banyak going on. Cool tone jo, warm tone jo. You cannot mix both, but unless you're dare to do so, then you go ahead. Soalnya macam berjap lang warna putih, but it's actually iridescent pink. Let me show you a figure ko. See, look at that. It's just beautiful. Tip of the nose, your nose bridge, just slightly because this highlighter too blinding. I like to apply our chin, but this one depends on kamula. It makes my skin look healthy. Usually I like to mix both, but not so much on this one, but because it's a little bit too dark for my skin. And this applies. Ooh, look at that. So that's that. Quickly ambil big powder brush, tap off whatever excess apa, and then brush everything just to make sure you sapu excess powder apa. So that's done. I've been loving this Too Faced Hangover RX punya setting spray. For me, this step is a must. Pasalnya, this is the one yang makes your foundation look more skin-like. Hindi lo nampak powdery, hindi lo nampak cakey. But this also depends around jenis kulit kamu cemana. Macam aku dry, I would usually use this. And not only that, this is silicone free. Like I said, tadi primer ko water based, even foundation ko water based. So this one, it doesn't say it's water based. It is silicone free, so that's good. Also alcohol free. Those yang having dry skin, try to avoid anything with alcohol. It makes your skin dry. Or just spray lightly or not. It's up to you. Well, tadi tunggu setting spray to dry. Lipstick dulu lah. Lipstick dari Untuk. I don't think yang di Brunei ada supply this kind. This is a dual liquid lipstick, campur lipstick. This is the liquid lipstick. This is the lipstick. I personally like this. After kamu makan nampak kan kadangnya tu smudge kamu punya lipstick. This is why we have this side. Kalau reapply liquid lipstick, nampak macam banyak cracking, but having this changed everything. So I'm gonna use this one. Ini nomor 4. I've been considering having lip fillers pulang juga. I mean, what do you guys think? Should I get a lip filler? Because I want to make this side of my lips keluar sedikit. Sorry, let's get very close and personal. So this is our skin so far. Oh ya, kan aku ada telalat sini. Aku tuh suka kalau telalat ketumpampan. Usually I would have creases around sini, sama sini, that's why I like it. Come on, cemana bukan buat outro nih, bisa nggak? Kusut rambut gue. That's all my tips and tricks. Cemana can avoid having cakey foundation ataupun crack. Subscribe to my channel if you want. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. That's hurtful as well. But if you guys really do enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Stay beautiful. I'm not gonna do that.